Hi everybody, and so in today's video I'm going to show you how to design this particular calendar. Okay, but there's some few things I want you to understand before you even start. I believe some of you are great graphic designers already, but some of you are also starting out. There are some few things that you have to do before you even start designing. The first thing you need to do is the dimension of the calendar itself. Guys, please pay attention. Okay, I don't want you to skip this video. The dimension is very important. Sometimes you can design and then the client gives goes out there and then comes back and then says you're not a better graphic designer because you failed to give him the dimension that he needed. Okay, so one of the things you need to know is to find out which type of calendar do you want. Is it a wall calendar or is it a tabletop calendar? And even if it's a wall calendar, you need to find out the dimension. Agree on the dimension first before you start designing. The second thing is that the color combination. Find out their logo, their brand, the colors they are using. That way you can also feature it into the calendar as well. And then the last one is the informations. Okay, find out the holidays, like something like this, is it going to include it? Find out all those stuff, the handles and stuff like that. Okay, that's very important. Now let's go into the video. Let me show you how I created this. So the first thing is, let's go here, let's go to new, and then now I have the dimension I want to use. Okay, and so I'll go here, I'll set it to inches. Sometimes they give it to you in feet, but then it's all good. You set it to 102, and then over here I'm going to set it to 132. Over here 132. Okay, I'm doing this because I want maximum quality, and that is why I'm using this particular one. And then over here maybe I'll set it to 72. It doesn't really matter. You can set it to 100 or 300, it's still the same. Now I want it to be in RGB for now because I'm using it for YouTube and stuff, but if I want to print it, I'm going to use CMYK and then click on create. I like to use grid and lines a lot and guides a lot. It's true, I really like to use it a lot. Okay, I'm going to set it to 1 across, and then here 4 across, and I'll click on OK. And then I'll go back there again, and then I'll go the same place again, and then I'll take clear existing this one, and then over here I'm going to set it to, let's say, no, over here rather, let's set here to 5 5 5 5. Okay, all right. Now I am going to take this one off, I'm going to take this one off, I'm going to leave it like this. All right, so also maybe I should push this one off, and then I should push this one off as well. Okay, so I'm going to leave this like this. And now let's start with our background. Y'all know how we always do it on this platform. We always start with our background. And so I'll click on my pen tool over here, and then make sure my caps lock is off. All right, now you can see the tip of it. I want to start from here, guys. No, don't start from the over here, start from here, somewhere here. You can click over here, and then somewhere here you want to drag it. Now you can see the way the tip is pointing towards this side. Okay, then I'll leave it, then I'll come somewhere here, and then I'll also drag it the same way, pointing towards. You can see how the line is pointing. That is how I want it to be like. Okay, so it's pointing down here, it's also pointing down. Absolutely nice. Then click somewhere here, and then click somewhere, let's go up. Okay, so let's click somewhere here, let's click somewhere here, let's click somewhere here, let's join it over. That way we have more room to make our tweaks. Now come back here and click on shapes. Okay, let's double click it, let's set it to any color, let's set it to maybe green. Okay, now there's a placeholder. This is where I'm going to keep my image. I'll duplicate it, the one underneath here, I'm going to double click it and then change the color to 0C0807. Now it looks like blackish and stuff like that. I like it. Let me zoom, and then I'll rotate it like that, and then drag it over here like that. Okay, enter. Now over here I want to give it a mask. Click on my brush, increase the size of the brush. This time I think we should use a hard round brush. I don't use it often. And then make sure here's color black, 100% here, 100% here for the flow. Click over here and then clean it like that. All right, so we have something like this. I also want to duplicate this one again, and then over here drag it underneath it, and then drag it down. Want it to be color red. Okay, it's kind of reddish. The color scheme is this, is EA0A27. all right, and then let's just drag it down like that. like that. Okay, I think this is also good. Now let's duplicate it again. Okay, and then this one you want to right click it, and then where is it, create clipping mask. Nice. Now double click it, and then let's choose this color 3C0409. okay, and then just move it like that, move it like that. Move it like that. Okay, so something like this. Rotate it. I mean, just feel free and play with it. Just feel free and play with it. Okay, so this is good. Maybe I'll reduce the opacity a little bit. Okay, Control H. Let me hide the lines. Let me see how it looks like. Okay, so I think I'll I mean, you can leave it like this, doesn't really matter, right? And then duplicate the shred again. Okay, now the one underneath it, double click it. You want some orange. Alright guys, just a quick one. I want to show you something. Okay, I looked at my YouTube's analytics, and this is what I saw, that all this while just 20% have subscribed to my channel. Guys, please, if you love this video, and please subscribe, just click on the subscribe button. Okay, you do me a very great favor if you do that for me. Let's jump into the video. Orange tone to it, so D47A50. All right, something like this, and then you want to drag it like this. Okay, so like this, and then give it a mask also. You know how we use the mask already. Your brush to over here, mask it, and then that is it. Now let's put it in a group, and then let's call it BG. Let's open it, and then let's click over here, right click it, choose rectangular tool, and then just a little one over here. Nice. Now double click it and come and pick this red color, maybe drag it down a little bit more, and then that is it. We are done with our background. Okay, now we need to start putting our images in there and stuff like that. So let's click here. Remember, this green is a placeholder, like I said. Let's go here, and then let's pick this, drag it in there, and leave it like that. Let's drag it like that. Okay, right click it and then create clipping mask. Awesome. If you want to move it here a little bit. Okay, so I think this is great. Yeah, I think this is great. Okay, so it's beginning to stand out a little bit. Okay, so now we have something like this. Let's also start with our days over here, and so let's see, somewhere here you want to start first by SUN. Okay, and then let's choose. Okay, so we are using color black for now. Okay, we are going to use Montserrat here. We're going to use bold here. The font is very, the size is very small. Let's do it 140 over here. Now we can see it. And then also over here, I want you to use, now this is the vertically scale. Okay, this is the horizontal scale. Now normally I use 100 over here. Today I want to change it a little bit, so use here 132, use 130. Okay guys, very important if you want to have the exact thing I'm creating here. And then let's see, everything is the same. You're going to change the color to color white, but for now let's use this. Click over here and then create something like this. Now you're asking, why am I doing that? Double click it and come and pick this black color over here. Remember, we created it in the background. That's it. Drag it down, click over here, come and pick color white. Okay, now let's hide this one. Let's duplicate it 6 times. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. When you count it, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. It should be 7. Nice. I want you to drag this one, hold shift and drag it all the way here, and then click here, scroll up, hold shift and click here. Guys, pay attention. And then once you select it like that, I want you to come here, this one, click on it. Okay, so you can see it's not really nice. So this one, click on it again. Let's drag it out a little bit. Click here, come and select here, come back and click here. Still, let's push it more. Click over here, drag it all the way here. Click here, shift, click here, select all of them, and then click here again. Nice. Now the spaces is too much, so this time let's move it to hit this one. Okay, and then click here, hold shift, click here, come back here and click here. I think, let me see, I think it's too much. It's too much. Let's see, let's pull it back there again. Click here. Yeah, I think I love this. Now. All right, so this is good. Let's bring this one in there, and then let's make sure this one falls in the middle of it. Nice. Okay, now duplicate it and then drag it here. Bring your lines so that you see what's happening real time. M-O-N. Drag it there. Duplicate it. Drag it here. I think maybe we should reduce the size a little bit. Okay, so let's open the character. Let's make it 135. Let's make this one 135. Let's make this one 135. Okay, and so Monday should be in the middle. This one should be Tuesday, should be in the middle. This one should be, I know some of you are like, yeah, easy ways of doing this. Why am I doing like that? I know, right? Very controversial. All right, so let's drag it there like that. Make sure it's in the middle of everything. Duplicate this, drag it here like this. Friday. Duplicate it, drag it here like that. Sat. Nice. Now let's zoom out. Select here, come all the way down, select here, put it in a group. Let's call it week, and then let's drag it down. Okay, now over here, let me see this one. Double click it and choose color red. This one, double click it and choose this red. Awesome. Now the next thing we are going to do, let's zoom in really well, is to drag one line here. Make sure it hits the beginning of Sunday. Make sure this one also hits the ending of the bar, like that. You want to pick this one, and then you want to draw like that. Okay, so I think this is great. Now double click it, and then let's choose this color, C0BDBD. Nice. Okay, now the same thing applies. 1 2 3 4 5 6. That way we have 7 in all. The last one here, click on shift and then drag it all the way here. Make sure it aligns with this one over here, guys. Very important. Click over here, hold shift, click over here, and come back and click here. It's going to align it like that for you. And then over here, double click it. Let's give it this color as well. We are going to use a very faint color, which is FE8293. Enter. Then double click here and pick the same color for this. Awesome. Now duplicate it. We want it to be 5 times, so let's drag it here, drag it here, drag it here, drag it. All right, so 1 2 3 4 5 weeks. All right, so I think this is great. We can put it in a group if we haven't already, and let's call it boxes. Awesome. And then let's start with our numbers as well. And so the numbers the numbers, I am going to go to the weeks, pick Saturday, and then drag it up, and then I'll call it 1. Just 1, and then I'll move it all the way here. Make sure it's in the middle. Okay, so 1. Also, we are going to use color, that color over here, exactly. And then let's see. I want to try something. Okay, so I'm going to make sure it's middle aligned. Okay, middle aligned over here. I want to try something. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so I'm going to drag this one all the way to the middle here as well. Make sure it's in the middle there, and then click here, and then come and click here. Let me see. Sweet. Okay, so that is it. And then I would duplicate it and then bring it here. Then I would duplicate it and then bring it here in the middle. Duplicate it and then bring it here in the middle. Then duplicate it and then bring it bring it here in the middle. Okay, so sweet. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 0. So guys, this I'm going to do, I'm going to speed this up so that we can hurry up and then go and start practicing. All right, so we are done with that one. The rest we have to delete it. We don't really need it again. And so this is it. Let's see. Okay, so that is it. I think the background should go up a little bit. Okay, the background should go up a little bit. Let's drag it up a little bit. And then this one, let's resize it a little bit. Okay, and maybe drag it down a little bit. Enter. Okay. Maybe this one also drag it down a little bit. Okay. So I'm good with this. Let's put it in a group and let's call it days. Now let's bring in some few details over here. Okay, some few details over here. I'm going to type over here 0 1, and then let's open this 1, and then we are going to use Montserrat. We're going to set it to bold over here. Let's set it to 2 1 5, and then the tracking to 0 over here. Keep it black over here like that, and then perhaps let's drag it down, duplicate it, and then let's just bring it here like that. And then we are going to pick January and then paste it there, push it here like that. We are using Montserrat again for it. Let's set here to bold. The font size, let's increase it to 343. Enter. Quite big, right? And then let's also make sure the tracking here is 0. Let's click here. Let's come and pick color red. I like the way the contrast is. Let's move it somewhere here. Okay, so I like the way the contrast is. duplicate it, send it up, and then let's pick 2023, then paste it there. 2023, we are still using Montserrat for it. We are still using bold. Over here, let's set it to 593. Very big. All right. Too much. Let's open it over here, and then let's use 593. All right. So let's push it here. We want to make sure it's the same alignment with this. Now we're going to go here. We're going to click here as well. Let's set it to color black, and we set it by picking that default black that we have been using, not real black anyway. The tracking is 0, guys, remember. And then that is it. Let's put it all in a group, and then let's call it 2023 month. All right, so that is it. So guys, when it's February, you change here to 2. When it's March, you change here to 3. All right, so and that is it. And then let's come back to some few handles over here. I'll click over here, and then I'll come here and pick the website or my website and paste it over there. Okay, we are still using Montserrat. Remember, we are setting here to medium because we don't want it to be too bold. And then over here we are going to choose 135 for it. The tracking, let's leave it at 0. Over here, let's set it to color white, and then let's drag it down, leave it somewhere here. Remember, it has to be in the middle of let me show you. It has to be in the middle, between here and here. It has to be in the middle of it. Nice. Drag it here like that, and then duplicate it, and then drag it like that over here. And then let's pick my handle. Let me choose art. Pick it, and then I'll paste it over here like that. And then I'll come here and then pick this, drag it in there, and then release it. Now I'll pick only this, Ctrl J, and then delete the one underneath it. Now over here, I want to convert it to a smart object. Okay, also I want to come over here and then click on the white area around it, and then give it a mask. Double click here and choose invert. Sweet. Now I also want to move it all the way here, and then just size it. The reason why I converted it to a smart object is because I don't want it to pixelate once I begin to transform it. Double click here, and then let's go and look for color overlay. Set here to color white, opacity 100, blending mode normal. Click on OK. All right, I think we should reduce it a little bit more. Enter. Okay, and then let's bring it a little closer to it. Now you want to select all of them, Ctrl T, and make sure it falls in the middle of everything. Enter. Let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, so we are done with our handles. We need to bring in some details over here. Holidays. Let's put this one in a group. Let's call it handles. Holidays. I'll click here, come and pick color red. So now you see how it's like I'm using color red throughout. Perhaps that is the logo, the brand, and then the logo, every color. That's what you have been using, so I feel like using that one as well. Okay, now the handles, we are going to still use Montserrat again, but we are going to change here to black, and then we are going to set it to 135 over here, the tracking to 0 over here. Let's use red as well, and then let's go to paragraph, and then click over here. We are using this. Click on your move tool, move it somewhere here and release it. Duplicate it and then bring it down. All right, open it, and then let's go and then pick this one and then paste it there. Now Constitution Day, we are not going to use these details. Okay, let's change it over here to bold. All right, and then let's change it to color black. We know where to pick it exactly. No, it's too much. Yeah, okay. In fact, let me give the number red so it stands out. Then I'll duplicate it again, and then I'll bring it down like that. Okay, and then I'll pick this and I'll paste it there. Space. Also, we'll pick this one and then come over here and then choose color red for it. Awesome. And then I'll choose red over here. In fact, doesn't make sense, right? I think Constitution should rather come down and then the New Year should go up. Okay, so Constitution comes down, New Year goes up. Now it makes sense. Yeah, now it makes sense. Then this one I'll duplicate it and then bring it down here. Control T, and then I'll pull it here like that. And then I'll duplicate it and then I'll come and choose the black color over here. Okay, so I'll select all of them and then I'll drag them here like that. Maybe I should drag it down a little bit. All right, so which one is this? Black should come down here. Which one is this? Red should go there. Holiday is black. So after black we have Constitution. After Constitution we have New Year. After New Year we have holidays. Then we have red. Okay, so I'll click over here and then I'll click over here. I want there to be equal spacing, so I'll click over here as no. I'll click over here to distribute it equally like that. Okay, so let's put it in a group and then we'll call it holidays. And then I think we are left with our logo, and our logo I'm going to type over here and then I'm going to pick Kingdom Solution and then I'll paste it there. Now I'll open the character as well. Let me open the character over here. We are going to use Montserrat for it. We are still using, let's use bold, and then 135 still, we are still using 135. The tracking, we are using this one, and then over here let's choose color exactly. You're already seeing it. I'm not going to use semi bold. I want to use, should I use black? Let me use bold. Okay, now over here I can't really work pause, so I want to go to properties and set it over there. The same thing though. I want to use 160, and then I want to go to paragraph, and then I want to use let's use this. Okay, and then I'll pick this, pick my logo there, and then resize it, and then drag it somewhere here, double click it, and then I'll go to color overlay, come here and come and pick the black again. All right, so you want to move it closer to it a little bit. You want to enter, then pull it somewhere here. It's not really gelling well the way I want it, and the reason is because this is left aligned, this right aligned. Okay, it's not really coming off well. Let me do it left aligned. Let me see. Or right aligned. Let me see. And then let me put my logo here, and then let me drag it there. Well, this is also not bad. This is also not. Guys, it depends on you. You are the graphic designer. It depends on you. Okay, I've not seen a logo like this before, but there's nothing bad doing it like this. So it depends on you. Nah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Let me do it like this. Okay, and then let me put it in a group. Call it logo, and then let me resize it a little bit more. and push it somewhere here, maybe up a little bit, push this one a little bit here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you create something like this. If you love this video, please hit the bell icon and then subscribe to this channel as well. I love you all, guys.